Welcome aboard, applicants. I thought we would begin with the first year law students exam, June 2004, question number 1. As with all essay questions, let's begin with the call to the question. Number 1, under what theory or theories should Penelope bring an action for recovery of damages for her injuries and against whom? Discuss. 2, what defenses should be raised and what are the likely results? Discuss. Well, at this point, we're dealing with recovery of damages. We don't quite know yet what that pertains to, so let's read our question. Penelope and her friends went shopping at Deal's department stores. Deal's. They entered Deal's on the first floor and decided to take the elevator to the third floor. Penelope pressed the button for the elevator. While waiting for it to arrive, Penelope chatted with her friends with her back to the elevator door. When she heard the elevator door open, Penelope, without looking, stepped backwards into the elevator opening while continuing to chat with her friends. No elevator car was present. She fell into the shaft and dropped 15 feet to the basement floor. While Penelope only suffered minor physical injuries as a result of her fall, shortly thereafter, she suffered an acute psychotic breakdown from which she has not recovered. Penelope's doctors have concluded that the elevator accident aggravated a pre-existing psychological condition which has caused permanent disabilities. Deals owns the store building and contracts with Reliable Elevator Company Reliable to maintain the elevator. Reliable also manufactured and installed the elevator. This type of accident involving a reliable elevator has never happened before, and there is no evidence of what caused the elevator car to be out of position when the elevator door opened. Now, we pretty much have a good idea here as to what we're dealing with. We're dealing with tort law. Now, under call number 1, let's start addressing that. Now, what theories should Penelope bring an action for recovery of damages for her injuries? And okay, there we go. And then number 2. Let's see. I'll make sure I get number 2 here. Okay, good. What defenses should be raised? Okay. Now, first of all, we know that Penelope suffered a damage. Okay, but against who is she going to be able to recover these damages against? Now, it looks to me first that we have the party here. We got Reliable, but that seems to be a second party. We also have, let's see, up here, Deals. Okay, Penelope and her friends went shopping at Deal's department stores. Deals. Okay, so we have the department store Deals and Reliable. Okay, here. Okay, excellent. Okay, now, first person, probably Penelope is going to be claiming a recovery against would be Penelope v. Deals. Okay. And under what legal theories would that be? Let's first put down our shopping list. Intentional negligence, strict liability, products liability, other torts, and third-party issues. Well, we don't have, it doesn't seem like we have any intentional torts here, so we'll take that out of there. We might have a negligence-based issue. Do we have a strict liability-based issue here? Well, like an abnormally dangerous activity on the premises, possibly. Do you have a products liability here? Possibly. The aspect concerning the elevator. And other torts may be under joint and several liability, vicarious liability. So we want to make sure to bring that out. And third party, that would also fit that category as well. So okay, want to make sure to bring these out now. Negligence, possible strict liability, abnormally dangerous activity, and then products liability. And remember, this would be more probably against Penelope v. Instead of deals, it would be Penelope v. reliable. Okay, and remember, under products liability, we have our acronym SWIMMIN, but we want to make which is strict liability warranty, intentional torts, negligence, and misrepresentation. But in this situation, I think we could throw down negligence, strict liability in tort, warranty. Remember the implied warranty of merchantability. Okay, and that would be Penelope v. reliable for strict products liability. Also, though, underneath deals, we want to make sure to bring to light that we have joint and several liability, and possibly the vicarious liability. And what is it about the vicarious liability that we're going to be bringing to the forefront? Well, respondeat superior. And that would be involving up here this fact that the maintenance of the elevator, that would be more negligence. Now, the reliable manufactured and installed the elevator. Now, that would be the aspect that reliable might be considered an independent contractor involving the elevator in terms of deals. Okay, so now underneath negligence, though, we want to start our discussion for duty. Make sure to talk about standard of care here, and then breach of that duty, actual cause, proximate cause. Now, under proximate cause, really interesting aspect I want to bring to the forefront here that popped out right here. It says that no evidence of what caused the elevator could be no evidence of what caused the elevator car to be out of position when the elevator cleared. Okay, so this type of accident involving a reliable elevator has never happened before. Okay, and there is no evidence right here of what caused the elevator car to be out of position. Right there, I want to bring that out. That to me speaks to the aspect of about underneath breach of duty. We have right here thin skull, not skull, sorry, respondeat superior, not respondeat superior, excuse me, res ipsa locator. Thank you for your patience. But we also want to bring to so that these are issues that are really important that we want to emphasize because the facts are bringing them up. Now, under proximate cause, though, we have the aspect concerning pre-existing psychological condition. We want to make sure to talk about that. That would be thin skull plaintiff. Okay, and we also want to talk. Remember, we have damages here. After establishing damages, we want to talk about NIED. Okay, what are we going to talk about NIED specifically involving up here, right here, that suffered only minor physical injuries as a result of her fall. Shortly thereafter, she suffered acute psychotic breakdown from which she has not recovered. The possibility that this could be an NIED situation is it's there. So we could throw that in there for inside of our negligence discussion, and then we talk about remember we saved the defenses down here. What defenses should be raised? Well, down here under deals, Penelope v. deals, the first defense would be contributory negligence. Oh. Now the aspect too about another defense that we could bring out is last clear chance. And that would be Penelope's argument. Now the defense also would be comparative negligence. and a big defense here, assumption of the risk. Okay. Now, at that point, we would remember here too that this is where our discussion concerning the action for damages would end. Now we'd come down to strict liability, abnormal dangerous activity. This would be the condition. I'm speaking to the condition of the elevator. Okay. And then joint and several liability. This would be the fact that we have it's deals and reliable. Okay. Then vicarious liability respondent superior. This is the aspect about deals saying that reliable is that reliable is independent contractor here. When I point that out, but remember there's an exception to that, and it's non-delegable duties, which would involve the aspect concerning keeping common areas, which might include common areas safe, which might include, I would say definitely include the elevator. Okay, so at that point I would throw in a conclusion. Oh, excuse me. And then come down here to Penelope versus reliable products liability. These why did I bring this to the forefront? This is they manufactured. Okay, and they also what concerning the, let's see here, it says here that they manufactured and installed the elevator. Okay, then negligence. This completely similar to what we have up there. Duty, standard of care, breach of duty. And this is where we would bring out the defective products argument that, okay, and then actual cause, proximate cause, damages, and then remember the defenses down here section we would have for Penelope v. reliable. This is where we'd have the defense of comparative negligence, and the defense of assumption of the risk. Okay, now up here underneath strict liability and tort, that would involve the fact that we're dealing with a manufacturer, and that it was in the stream of commerce, and the fact that we're dealing with a defective product, which would be unreasonably dangerous. Unreasonably dangerous. Okay, and then we actual cause, supra actual cause, proximate cause. Okay, damages, and here the defenses section would involve assumption of the risk and possibly unforeseen plaintiff misuse. Possible. Okay, and the other one is actually, but see the third party alteration wouldn't be part here, because who is it that maintains it? It's reliable, the ones that manufacture and install it. So now the other thing, okay, yeah, they also maintain the elevator, so there it is right there. Okay, yep. Now down here under implied warranty of merchantability, remember we talked about ordinary fit for the ordinary purpose for which it was made. Okay, and then throw down a conclusion here. And I think we have this. And then we have all the defenses down here that we've tallied up. I think we have this paper wrapped up here. Okay. I want to put a shout out to Chess Cruncher TV. Keep chess crunching, Chess Cruncher. I also want to put a shout out to my Amazon Kindle book, Battling the Big Bad Baby Bar, Essay Basics. Thank you for tuning in, and God bless.